How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Daddy Dave, and this is a map tour for Farming Simulator 22 on the mod map, Lands of La Mancha. And before we get going with the description from the mod hub, I want to kind of jump in here and say I'm actually really excited to go through this. Lands of La Mancha was actually a part of my very first Let's Play series on YouTube. So I kind of have a little bit of a soft spot for this map. And yeah, it's quite a bit different now than what it was when I first started playing my series. So, just wanted to throw that out there. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get started with that description. And it says, it is a map with many fields to work and enjoy farming. It is based on Spanish lands in the community of Castilla-La Mancha. Map with different fields, sizes, and shapes. Sales area where you can sell all your generated products. Total fields 95. Several places to place. 3 fields of vines and a cellar. Accept the challenge of tilling and designing your own farms, creating your spaces to raise your cattle, and create a beautiful landscape around the production buildings. Go ahead, Tierras Mexigas awaits you. There has been several updates, as I've already alluded to, and we are going to start with changelog 1.0.1.0. Now in easy mode, you'll be the owner of a fictitious company with everything you need to work your fields. New game required to enjoy all changes. New path from the shop to the animal dealer. New point of sale on the plains. New farm decorations and new areas. More vehicles when starting the game in easy mode. New decoration of some areas. Garage can be set up. New decorations in juice cellar and name change. New filler types added: pistachios, almonds, and hydraulic oil. New fruits trees added: almonds and pistachios. Hydraulic oil increases the production of almonds, olives, and pistachios in traditional cultivation. Use in almonds, olives, and pistachios harvesting umbrella. New machinery added and edited to perform new functions on the map. Added almonds and pistachio trees for harvesting with umbrella. 2 new terrains will appear that will include almonds and pistachio trees already in place. Required new save game. Several modifications in information signs. Decoration added to the BGA and placeables. Pallet factory needed for use of other factories or can be sold. New factory for almond oil, pistachio oil, peeled pistachios, and peeled almonds. New products: almond oil, new product, peeled almonds. New vegetable fat factory and new product. New product: steel nails for the manufacture of pallets. New product: pistachio flour, shelled pistachios, sweet, mixed nuts, nougat, macarons. The field includes the pivot use to fertilize fields or treat weeds with herbicide. New factory for artisan productions and new products. Collectibles available. New sales point of Sales Logistic La Mancha. Important: map compatible with mod FS22 Olives by Raleigh Christie 1. Then there's changelog 1.0.1.1, and that one reads: fix bugs that did not show the sowing and harvesting season for chickpeas and lentils. No new save game. No need to start a new game. Then there's changelog 1.0.2.0. You can now sell all Platinum DLC products. The Iseria sensor was implemented in the pivot. At Logista La Mancha, you can now sell wood, wood chips, and wood containers. Change initial position of the pivots. Initial position indicator in pivots. Changed camera 1 position in pivots. Added rotation to cameras in pivots. Less decoration in farmhouse. Farmhouse workshop can now be repainted. Adjusted belt height in unload wood chips patio. No need to start a new game. This map was created by Progar Modding and is 369.56 megabytes to download. And as you can see, we start right here, almost center of the map, and this is what we're greeted with. This giant sign, and I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's Don Quixote. I I could be wrong about that. Leave a comment in the comments if I am wrong or if I'm right. Hey, I'm happy either way. But from here, let's see. There There are mods required for this map, and if we go back to the map, we own actually quite a bit of stuff, as you can see here. So, starting with farmlands number 100, 99, 98, 143, 144, 1, 2, 140, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 144, 96, 145, 61, and 97. Whew. You are able to buy all areas of this map. There are no non-buyable areas. You do start with a couple of animal pens. You have a sheep pasture and a cow barn to start out with. There are contracts available. You do have a production, and that's the juice cellar. It's basically the grape processing unit is essentially what it is, with a slight addition there. As you can see, you got the pallets, and we'll go over that later. There are collectibles on this map, 11 of them to be precise. Now, if we look at mods specific to this map, under the buy menu, we do have Lands of La Mancha under the mods and DLCs. So you can see you have these couple of umbrella pickers. So you got one for your almonds and one for your pistachios. You also have hydraulic oil barrels, so you can add the hydraulic oil to these machines right here, and it increases the yield that you get from your trees. You then also have a pallet of steel nails. You're needing this for your pallets and the creation thereof. Then under the build menu, we do have mods under under sheds here. Nothing under silos, silo extensions, containers, tools, or farmhouses. Under productions, we do have some mods under factories. As you can see here, the pallet factory is there. Nothing under selling points, greenhouses, but then under orchards, you can see we have our almond trees, our grapevines, and pistachios. Now, I'm not quite sure what the difference between this grapevine here and this grapevine here. It looks to be the same, except price looks to be a little cheaper. Instead of 105, it's 85. And then nothing under generators. Under animals, there's absolutely nothing under any of these subheadings. Under decorations, nothing here as well. Nothing under fences, lights, or others. And then under landscaping, we do have several new paint swatches. So, what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to go ahead and teleport to the starting farm. And then we can kind of start going around from there. Because we're actually, like, if I go back to the map, we're kind of out in the middle of nowhere at this part of the map. So instead of walking, kind of wasting time, we're just going to go ahead and do this. Oops, wrong place. That's also there, that's also there. Oh, nope, nope, nope. We will cover those here in a little bit. Nope, that's still not it. Is this it? No, still not it. There we go. Now we're cooking with peanut oil. We're here at the farm. So, whew. Now that we're here at the farm, finally, let's go ahead and talk about starting equipment. As you can see, we got a lot. And again, this is one of the biggest changes between the version of Lands of La Mancha that I played in my Let's Play series versus what we're going to see here today. So, under the buy menu, if we go under owned items, we check out small tractors. We have a Valtra N135 active, a Rigid Track SKE50 electric, so we do have a little electric tractor, and a Massey Ferguson 3709AL. Under medium tractors, we have a Massey Ferguson 8S205, a 77119S, and a Valtra Q305. And then under large tractors, we have a John Deere 8R280 as well as a Fendt 930 Vario. So just tractors alone. Tractors alone. Like, I remember the original one only had 3. Now you have 3 small, 3 medium, and 2 large. You have 8 tractors to start out with. 8! That's crazy. That's crazy to me. Under harvesters, we have the New Holland CH770. Under grape technology, we have the New Holland Broud 9070L. Telehandlers, we have the Manitou MLT 840. Forklifts, the Junheinrich EFG S50. Cars, we have a Lizard Pickup 2017 and a Mahindra Retriever. Retriever, yes. Under trailers, we have a Crampy Big Body 750S. I'm sorry that I'm giggling so much. Like I said, I'm really excited to do this particular review, but it changed so much. The starting farm was so barren. You had a house and a shed. That was it. And now it's absolutely packed full of stuff. So, again, Branther Z 18051 2XXL Powerflex, a Welger DK115. Under headers, we have the grain header for the New Holland and a corn header also for the New Holland. Grape technology. This is the biggest change. Seriously, this part right here, the amount of equipment that you get for your grapes is next level. You have the Furman MRWK 14500, the 2, not 1 but 2 Hardy Mercury 4000Ls. These are the sprayers for your vines and your pistachio trees and almond trees. You also have the Providus MP 122 OSHA, and that's it. So you've got all the stuff you need to take care of your grapes. Unlike the original version, you didn't even have a harvester, and you had grapes that were ready to harvest right off the bat. So you had to deal with that first thing. Stone pickers, Elho Scorpio 550. Under mulchers, you had the TMC Conceala TJP 610 and the Notch Speedmax 560 and the TMC Conceala TPN 140. Under plows, we have the Kverneland EcoMat. Cultivators, the K-Brand Prolander 7500. Under disc harrows, the Agromass BTC 50H. Under subsoilers, the K-Brand DC 401. You have 2 of those. The AgriSim V. Under spaders, I've never seen a map before now where you had spader. Never seen it. I've actually never even used the spader in this game, to be perfectly honest. You have the Farmax Rapide 450 Trailed. Seeders, you have the Lemkin Solitaire 12. Planters, the Kverneland Optima RS. Rollers, the Dalbo Power Roll 1230 HD. Sprayers, you have the Hardy Mega 1200L, that's the back tank, and then the front tank you have the Mega 1200L tank. Fertilizer spreaders, the Braidel K105. Manure spreaders, the FarmTech Varioflex 750. Under slurry tankers, you have the FarmTech Super Cease 800. The weeders, you have the Edenbrock Pneumatic Star It's 900. Under grassland care, you have the Dalbo Maxi Roll 730 grass line. Mowers, you have the Pottinger Novacat A10 Crossflow and the Pottinger Novacat 301 AM ED Pro. Under Tedders, you have the Vicon Fanix 904. Under Windrowers, the Samaz Z2 840H. Forage Wagons, the Stroutman Zalon CFS 2501DO. Baylor's Pottinger Impress 185 VC Pro. Baylor's, the Anderson RBM 2000. Levelers, the Dusseldorf MSS 3700. It keeps going, y'all. Silo Compaction, the Holaris Stego 485 Pro. Front loaders, you have two Quickie Q7Ms. Under front loader tools, you have your L-Butt Universal Bucket. Front loader tool or telehandler tools, you have the Magsy Universal Bucket, Pallet Fork, and Bale Fork. Header trailers, you have the Nardi N7030. Weights, you have an Agco 1500, Agco 1100, and John Deere Pickup 1150. And then, finally to the last category, miscellaneous, Almond Picker by Lizard Farming, and Pistachio Picker. Whew. Okay, let's take a breath. Real quick, 1,856 slots are used out of your 4,400 slots for next, or I should say the latest gen consoles. For previous gen consoles, I believe that number, that 4,400, is cut in half. So this map may be very restrictive. If you're playing it on the old consoles, you might want to pass by it, but you could potentially sell off all this equipment and get it down to a more reasonable result. So we finally made it through all that equipment. Let's take a look at what we got here, starting with our house. This is so dramatically different than what we started out with in the previous versions. Right here you have your wardrobe trigger. That's not different. But just the look and aesthetics, like, this is absolutely gorgeous. You got your sleep trigger right here. You have tons and tons of storage. Several of your tractors are stored in here. Right here you have a fuel tank. Over here you have a liquid fertilizer tank, a solid fertilizer tank, and a Karma 16 filled with 5,000 liters of seeds. Over here, a repair trigger right there. Again, tons of storage. Some of your equipment already tucked away in here. More storage over here. For some reason you have a weigh station right here. I don't know why. Why not? You have a slurry tank right here with 35,000 liters of slurry already in it. You have a silo, a Pharma 800. Look at all that at the bottom right. You have 15,000 liters of wheat, 14,000 liters of corn, 14,000 liters of barley, 13,000 liters of oats, 11,000 liters of canola, 9,000 liters of sunflowers. Like, and you know what? That kind of reminds me. Look at this. Look at this. You even have different stuff than what's there. You've got 7,500 liters of soybeans. You have 8,000 liters of sorghum. Like, you've got so much stuff to start out with. You've already got 232 liters of milk squirreled away somewhere. You have straw. Like, you start out strong in this version. I struggled so hard when I did the Let's Play series of Lands of La Mancha. It wasn't that I struggled. I shouldn't say it like that. But it was just one of those where you had so little and you had to build so much. Alright, here we have another Karma 16 silo with 5,000 liters of mineral feed. You have over yonder a huge bunker silo with your equipment for your bunker right there. You have another silo right here for multi-products. I assume that's just a multi-fruit silo. It's just going to be my best guess. And over here, a couple of ramps for you to load directly into your trailers and stuff. like you're set up pretty well right from the start. Now, one thing I do want to look at real quick is I just want to see what is housed for this. So I've got trailers right there. Let me grab a tractor just really fast, because it's one of those that now I'm just curious and I didn't bother looking. And you look, you even get like lime, and you're set up, you're set off for success on new farmer mode for this map. So just gonna grab me one of these tractors, doesn't matter which. And I'm just gonna grab one of the trailers in the back of the yard. And as soon as we do that really quickly, then we will go ahead and take the tour around the rest of the map. And the rest of the map is so nice. The map maker did such a fantastic job with this update. Okay. So our output is right there. Wheat, barley, oats, canola, sorghum, olives. So it is a multi-fruit because it holds olives. Potatoes, sugar beet cuts, sugarcane, seeds. Okay, so this is like legit, like a full-blown chickpeas, lentils, almonds. Yeah, so this is a full-blown multi-fruit silo. Okay. So, very nice. So you have 2 silos on your farm. You got that massive 800,000 liter base grain silo right there. And then you have the one multi-fruit in the back. So tons of storage for your equipment, tons of storage for your products. You get tons of products right off the bat. Like, talk about being set up for success. You could potentially sell every single product as it sits there, and you're going to be able to do whatever you want from there. So let's go ahead and back on up. Okay, so from here, I make a left. I don't know why, but I've just got this huge smile on my face because of this map. Like, it kind of guts me that I did the Let's Play so early before this map got updated. Because, man, I would have loved to have played on this map, on this version of this map. Okay. Right here, we have our sheep pasture kind of tucked away from the farm. 6 out of 15 sheep are being housed here at the moment. Water here, food here, and as you can see, they already have some food and some water. Whoops. I was looking down at my notes again. And from here, we're gonna this direction down here. All right. So this is one of the 50 bajillion places I tried to come to first before getting to the farm. This is the fruit juice cellar, I should say, the juice cellar. This is a production that you do own, and you can check it out here. It just grape processing unit. It's all it is. Raisins, grape juice. But it takes pallets. Again, we're going to cover how to get pallets in just a little bit, but they are required for a lot of the built-in production chains on this map. We do have over here a fuel tank, and forgot to say my inputs and outputs. Outputs right here, inputs right there. And oh yeah, there's a is it over here? Yes, a pair of electrical charging stations right here. So you do have an electrical vehicle. This is a place you can take it to. And then from here, So I kind of have to remember my routes because the road network on this is so intricate. So I need to come back up the road network here. You do have another portion of your farm right here. And this is kind of where you're holding some of your grass care equipment in here. You have this kind of gated off area here where you have a lot more of your equipment, including one of your tractors. So this is pretty much your grass equipment and grass kind of storage. Okay, from here, get around this car and make a left. Okay, so from here, we're going to go ahead and hop in the map, show where we've been and what we've seen. So, we started right about here on the map. We then teleported every which way until we finally settled on right about here on the farm. We saw everything here at the farm, the house, the fuel tank, the various silos that we had all lined up here, the repair trigger, the liquid slurry tank. We have the first silo here, the Pharma 800, the other silo for mineral feed, and then the multi-fruit silo right there. And we came back out, pulled out to here. We saw the sheep pasture. Then we followed this field around to right here where we saw the juice cellar, fuel tank, and the couple electrical charging stations. We then came back out to here, and right here we're now at Johnson's Farmers Market. So you have a kind of loose grain sell point right here and a kind of baled / production pallets thing sell point right there. So now we're gonna pull back out. And from this point, we are going to head to that pallet factory. And again, this is kind of a big deal because a lot of the production points that are built in base for this map are reliant on pallets. So that's going to be one of the very first places you're going to want to both acquire and start producing items, and getting it up and running so you can start getting all your now downstream products up and running, because without those you're not going to get, without the pallets you're not going to get those working. Sorry, whoa, that's way too far, way too fast. Okay, on the other side of the lake right here, Lands of La Mancha. Absolutely love it. So, lots and lots of decoration, lots of things to see, but something's missing, right? Well, we go to our map. We were here at Johnson's Farmers Market, came out to the main road, up to around here, and then came out to here. If you purchase farmland number 148 for $59,446, you then start to see things coming together. You have your inputs right here. You have your outputs for your wood chips right here. You have your inputs for your wood right here. Wood cell trigger. And now there should be a wrench somewhere. Am I just completely missing it? No. Oh, there it is. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Pallets is what you're making here. So you take wood and nails, and remember, nails can be bought from the store. And to find those again, just go to your mods and DLCs under Lands of La Mancha, pallet of steel nails. That's what you're looking for there. For $1,000, you get the nails that you need, and then your output is pallets and wood chips. So to do this map, you're going to have to do some forestry, or you're going to have to figure out the production for wood and get that somewhere on the map to where it will start producing and then sending your wood here. And then all you have to worry about is bringing nails. So from here, we're going to go ahead and head out. Head to our next point of interest. I tell you what, I really love the improvements to this map. This was already a gorgeous map by itself. And then all this kind of extra stuff. I feel bad for calling it extra because I don't feel like that's a good enough word. But all this stuff was added to the map, and in my opinion just made it that much better. It made it feel less empty. And what really kind of drew me to this map was the road network, like how intricate the roads are, where everything was kind of laid out. This is completely different. The BGA, the biogas plant right here. So pull in here, same thing we had to do before. Have to go to the map. We were in here, pull out to the main road, through the first roundabout, through the second roundabout, to right here. For farmland number 147 for $178,240. $240. We don't have enough, so we got to borrow some money real fast. And because we have so many properties and so much in the ways of assets, we get to borrow, I mean, lots and lots of money. Alright, that should be enough for now. So back to the map. Farmland 147, buy that. Hey, we got a BGA. And now you have all your triggers pop up. Your solid inputs, liquid inputs, solid outputs, aka your digestate. You do get a couple, or no, just one? Just one. Yes, just one. Bunker silo, and this is what it takes. Pretty standard stuff as for inputs, nothing too special in the ways of that. And now gonna head out, and we need to go around the roundabout in the second exit right here. Let's see. Oops. Because this map is so different compared to what was used to, it feels so weird, like heading in this part of the road. Like I would come here, I think I came here one time to work on field work because this is the entry point here, but you had no real reason to come back here other than to work on a contract. Now we come in here, and again, we have to look at the map. So from the biogas through the roundabout up to here, around to here. Farmland 151 for $61,360. Well, now you see you have a production point. You have your output right here. Actually have multiple outputs, I just noticed. Multiple outputs. So this is the production of artisan products. Here you can make pistachio flour, sweets, mixed nuts, nougat, and macarons. Or macaroons. Macaroons? I think it's macaroons. Anyways, pistachio flour is obviously going to require you to do pistachios and pallets. Your sweets are going to require your pallets, water, that looks like almonds, peeled almonds. Yes, peeled almonds. You also need vegetable fat, olive oil, eggs, sugar, and flour. Mixed nuts, you need pallets, shelled pistachio nuts, your peeled almonds, chickpeas, and corn. Then you have nougat, which needs pallets, water, peeled almonds, shelled pistachios, chocolate, vegetable fat, and sugar. And then lastly, macaroons, you have pallets, water, flour, sugar, eggs, chocolate, shelled pistachio nuts, and strawberries. Whew, lots going on here. Lots and lots going on here. But it appears that each individual component has its own spawn point. So your inputs are, where are the inputs? Now I just got turned around. Let's look at this. Ah, here it is. It's in this kind of shed back here. That's where it was. So your water is in here. And your inputs are right there. You can see this is where it takes the corn, the lentils, and the pistachios. So wait, that must mean there's another input for... Oh, wait, what's this over here? Okay, that's your input for pallets. Aha, here we go. Here's the rest of it. Alright, cool. So very intricate production point. Multiple inputs, multiple outputs. And it's kind of like this whole kind of town kind of built up right around this production area. That's, I think, a really cool kind of feature. I've never seen that done before. Okay. From here... head back out the way we came. Now this, I think, coming up is one of the most unique features on this map. You know what? I take that back. Not the most unique, but I think very interesting. Right here we have the carpentry for $60,000. You can purchase this. And then you have your outputs here, and your inputs are tucked away right here with a wood cell trigger right there. So with all the additional decoration, they did make this a bit narrower in this production point. This was all open before with this particular production point. But this feature here, this hill is so intensely high. Like, kind of give you an example of what it is I'm talking about here. Like that's pretty high hill. So if you're fully loaded down with a trailer or something, it's going to be pretty hard to get up. Okay, from here, let's see, I think yes, I think I need to go this way. Ooh. One thing you do have to be careful on. Oh, no, don't do that. No, don't do that. Are those pillars. They do have a collision. No, I think I got turned around. I I think I got turned around. Oh, I did get turned around. Okay, okay, I know where I need to go. I just took the wrong exit. Okay. Yeah, took the wrong exit. Okay, now we're heading the right direction. And here, this whole road right here is completely brand new compared to the version I did my map tour on. This whole road did not exist. And man, do I wish this road existed. Coming down to the animal dealer was such a nightmare because you had to go to the most outer periphery of the map, the most outer road of the map, and then make your way to it. Like using this connecting road that I'm getting ready to pull onto right here. Like, you had to go all the way out of the way to get to this. And what I would eventually do is behind the scenes, I would just start climbing the hill using my tractor. Alright, so tucked away in here is the animal dealer, right here. So for any time that you have a pen or pasture already existing on your map, you can come to this location and buy the animals to fill it up. The problem with doing this is that you incur a fee from buying from this point. You can also purchase from the pen and pasture directly. Again, you're going to get that fee, and it's essentially what you're doing is you're being charged for the delivery of the animals, whether you're here and delivering it to your having them deliver it to your pen or pasture, or if you're at your pen and pasture and you're having them deliver it to you when you're there. It really doesn't matter. It's that they are doing the delivering. Now, to save that delivery fee, you can go and either purchase or lease an animal trailer, bring it to this location, load your animals directly into that trailer, and then transport them yourselves. You're going to save on your animals, and depending on what you're buying, it's going to add up very quickly. So cows, $100 per cow for your adults, $50 for the babies. So if we were to buy all 36 cows that we had capacity for in our one pen that we have on the map, that's $3,600. $3,600 in addition to what we're already buying them for. I say save that money and lease a trailer. Especially if you're going to be, saving money. Over here is the animal dealer sell point. And you can see a couple of signs that indicate what it takes. Square and round bales of all types. You can see them back here. Now, I don't know if this map has gotten actually, I don't think it has the update for the additional bale types, so there might not be a sell point available for those additional bale types. But just something to look out for. Okay, from here, we need to backtrack up the new road. Right over here. Ooh, and I am becoming keenly aware of time. I need to start hurrying up. Okay. Coming up the backside here. Pulling in. This is the shop. You do have a repair trigger right here. And there's a repair trigger. And then your shop trigger is around the front of this building here. Actually, let's grab the truck and we'll drive over in front. Right there. Oops, and I forgot the dump shot in the back. Okay, so now let's see, I think the road is over here. Or I'm completely and utterly mistaken. No, where'd the road go? Alright, this is the road I need to be on. So we're gonna jump through. Oh, okay, so I just need to go down a little further. Like I said, my brain is so wired to what this map used to be that it's really hard for me to remember where all the new parts and places are. Alright, so right here we have the Logistics La Mancha. So this is a series of selling points for a lot of your different items on the map. So you have your bales sell point right here, including cotton. You have your various grapes, and you got, I think that's soybeans. Like I said, you just got pretty much everything ready to be sold here. You got pallets right there. You've got another inputs. You got wood. I think this is a wood cell. Yep, wood cell right there. You've got liquid fertilizer being sold here. You have slurry and manure being sold right there. Like, you got pretty much everything. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's your, okay. This is your wood cell point right here. So that's the trigger for the wood cell, but back there is where you actually put the wood into to sell it. Sorry, it just startled me there for a second that I saw that pile of wood in the markers. I thought it might have been a production point, but no, that's not the case. You know what? Yeah, I better just... Okay, yep. So that's the big periphery part of the map, so that's not going to show up. Alright, now we'll take the proper route instead of just cutting through the grass. Now coming over here. Okay. To my left, we have a gas station right there. And then around this side, we come on around the back. Up here. Let's see, this is the grocery mart sell point. So we have a sell point here for our kind of solids and bales, our productions, and our loose grains right there. And then over here, okay. So now we need to take a look at the map real fast. So I believe we were up here last we saw on the map. We came back around here. We meant to go in this direction, down this winding road to the animal dealer and animal dealer sell point. We then came back up the new road over to the shop and repair triggers. We then pulled out of there, meant to come out to here, come up and around, and we saw the various sell points within the Logistics La Mancha. Back up and around over to here, saw the gas station and the grocery mart. Back around to here, where we're at farmland number 146, and we can purchase this for $41,536. You can see now we have a production point. This production point, you have inputs here, you have your outputs right here, some more inputs here for your pallets and more inputs for water. But this, where is the... Must be around the backside here, because this is an oil mill. Yep, there it is. Production of almond and pistachio oils. So you have your almond oil, pistachio oil, peeled almonds, and shelled pistachios. Can be done all right here. Then from here, Okay. Up and around. Okay. And then over here, we have the plane distributor sell point. Right back here. And again, just to confirm, look at the map. We are up here now. Yeah, so this part of that kind of outer periphery, so there's nothing to purchase worth of value like a production. This is another part of our farm here where a lot of our equipment's kept. This is some of the like kind of pistachio / almond equipment is kept in here. Now from here, I need to try to remember where to go from here. I think it's, yeah, okay, yeah, it's tucked away back here. So down the hill right here. And then make a right. Alright, again, another part of your farm right here. This is the cow barn. And check it out. You get access to all this feed right here, all that TMR, and cows. You have 9 of 45. A Karma 16, I believe is full of mineral feed. It is. And here we have our milk point, straw trigger, feed trigger, or feed input. I should be saying input, not triggers. And then slurry output right there. And where's my truck? There it is. And now we are heading to the last point of interest on the map. So we're heading over here, across the way. Oh. I've got to stop looking down at my notes while driving. It's dangerous. Oh, it is down. Okay. So you can see this is one of your pistachio forests. You can see right there. You own this. Almonds. These are almonds. And one of your pieces of equipment right here with the umbrella unit on it. Now, one thing I will show just really fast. So these are growing, so you can't actually harvest them as of yet. But what you do to harvest them, you hook everything up. You come up just like so. You turn, unfold. And then you turn on your shaker here, and it just sits there, and you see how it kind of rumbles the base of the tree. Eventually it knocks down all the almonds, in this case, down into your umbrella, and you then have harvested your almonds. It's pretty straightforward, nothing too out of the ordinary, but certainly a different way of doing things. So right here, if we look at, we came all the way up to here, saw the cows, and then 152 for 42,688. We now have the vegetable fat factory. We go here. All these inputs, including pallets, makes vegetable fat. So you got corn, soybeans, sunflower, and almonds. And then around the back side here, you have your inputs for your sunflowers, corn, and soybeans right here. Over here, you have your almonds right down there. Outputs right there. And that is the map. That is Lands of La Mancha. So, we're to the point of my opinion, and I need to kind of be quick about this. So, 0 to 5 scale as always. Well, with as much as I've been kind of going on about this, I think you can guess this is a solid 5 in my opinion. Um, Absolutely love this map. I loved this map when I played it before all these updates, and now that it's had the updates, it's it's even better. Like it's so much crisper, cleaner. It feels more alive. There's way more stuff to do. Like this is on. I'm not gonna say this is as good, but is certainly on the same kind of scale as La Coronella in my opinion. It's got so much unique features that don't exist on any other map. The palette structure, right off the bat, is on very few amount of maps. How you've got all the various fill types that are new and unique to this map. You've got the pistachio and almond trees. You've got factories. You've got the color palettes. I mean, just it's a great, fantastic map. I really, really enjoyed playing this just by itself, but then you get to see all the additional decorations and all the additional fill types and additional, just kind of. Well, I mean, the starting farm itself. The starting farm is massive compared to what it was when I did my series. Absolutely massive. So much new equipment, so much new silos, buildings, storage. I mean, the whole 9 yards. And it just. I don't know if it's just me, but the rock faces and stuff on this map, like, I think they've been adjusted because a lot of the rock faces and stuff just look cleaner than what I remember them back in the day. And it's not like it was that long ago when I did this. So, I mean, like I said, overall, 5 out of 5. This was such a blast to do this map tour. Like, and just whole new details. Like, I just noticed that little trail that led off of the little side trail leading to the farmlands. Oh, shoot, that's something I meant to do. Completely forgot. Real fast, you know what? We're gonna teleport over there. Okay, so you now have these. These are kind of field sprayers for your circular fields. So you put in your product in here, including some diesel, and check it out. You can turn it on. Oh, gotta start the engine first. You can turn it on for your sprayer. You can put it into a work position, refill position. But what I will say is, be careful because, well, not even be careful. You can see it destroys, these tires destroy some of your crops. There's no avoiding it. If you're going to use this, then that's what you're going to have to deal with. But when everything's said and done, when this is spraying, this can take care of your field for you and you don't have to do anything. I think that's pretty cool. And you've got it on all these circular fields. That's new. I don't remember there being this elevation change right here. I legitimately don't remember there being this elevation difference back here. It's possible it was here and I just don't recall. But anyways, circular fields have these built into them so you can use them. Do with them as you will, kind of thing. They do destroy some of your crops, so just kind of be careful with that. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this map tour. If you did, please show me by liking, sharing, subscribing, following, commenting, doing all the things the algorithms enjoy you doing. That shows you're engaged with this channel, enjoying the content. And that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.